Hello, this is Brenda Party. I'm the occupational therapist in Paoli, Indiana. My office is Southern Indiana Myofascial Release. The other day, I did a video on how to stretch the muscles around your hip and low back if you have low back pain or sciatica. Today, I'm going to show you some strengthening exercises. Once the pain level is down enough that you can tolerate the idea of exercise for strength, it's a good idea to get started. Part of what causes back pain is the muscles that support the pelvis and the low back aren't strong enough to hold themselves up well. One of the factors that we need to consider is to be sure that we are strengthening all the muscles all the way around the joint. So I'm going to show you 5 exercises today. These are all repetitions of the same motion. We do 15 of each motion with no weight, just against gravity. And then when we can do 15 easily, we add 15 more, a few at a time if necessary, and then eventually a third set of 15. When you can do 3 sets of 15 without weight pretty easily, then you add 1 pound of weight. And the way you can do that is the easiest way is to get a set of ankle and wrist weights from a sporting goods store. Walmart has them. This set is from Skechers, the people who do the athletic shoes. You can Google it. They're pretty easy to find. Amazon has them everywhere. If that's not a possibility for you, find something that weighs about a pound. A bag of rice or beans will work. If I am adding a weight, this is one of the weights out of that 5-pound ankle weight. I can wrap it around my knee with a scarf, a piece of stretchy band, a belt, whatever I happen to have, to hold it for this first exercise right at the knee. The rest of the exercises, the weight will go at your ankle, so the ankle weight works better for that. Some of us, our knees are bulky enough that the ankle weight straps don't fit very well. So let's run through the exercises. Again, do them in groups of 15. The first exercise is hip external rotation, and it's an exercise we call the clam. External rotation really protects your hip and your back when those muscles are strong. So I want to say I would like you to do that exercise 3 sets of 15 with 2 pounds of weight before you go on to any of the rest of the exercises. So here they are. The clam is done in side lying. So find a comfy spot on the floor of the bed, the couch, and lay with your knees stacked, knees bent comfortably. Roll forward just a little bit so your belly button is kind of pointing on an angle down toward the floor, not straight out. And then you lift and lower the top knee. And that's how we're doing the external rotation. And as I said, after you can do 3 sets of 15 with no weight, but against gravity here, then you'll add 1 pound of weight. When you can do 3 sets with 2 pounds of weight, then you add the rest of these exercises. 2 more of them are done in side lying. So hip abduction, just pull high, moving away from the midline is the motion of abduction. So up and down this way with a straight leg. The bottom leg can be bent if that gives you a little more stability. Sometimes that's more comfortable to do it that way. The next one that is also done in side lying is adduction, moving toward the midline. So you have to get the back leg kind of out of the way behind you, and then you lift and lower the bottom leg. Okay? 2 more exercises, and that's the whole set. That's every motion the hips can do. So lift and lower when you're laying on your back. Again, I'm alternating here just to mix things up a little bit, but The goal again is 15 on one side. You can take a little rest after the 15 more, and then the third set. The last motion is extension, and that's done face down. You can rest your head on your forehead on your hands, or you could fold up a little towel and make a pillow for your head, and then lift and lower your legs in this position. Just like that. So after the clam, the rest of the exercises, the weights go around your ankle. If it's too difficult to do it with the weight at your ankle, if you put it at your knee to start with, that's a little easier because the weight isn't so far down on the fulcrum of the length of your leg. So that's a way to make it a little bit easier. So if you're a current client and I recommended these exercises to you, you would have this exercise sheet that's called hip and low back exercises. It has pictures of all of the positions and explains the progression. When you're doing strengthening, you should do strengthening exercises every other day. I did a video of upper extremity exercises. So if you wanted to alternate days so that you exercise every day, but do arms one day and legs the next, that would be a great way to keep your whole body in better shape. These sheets tell you how many pounds of weight typical men and women can do. If you're an older citizen, you might not go all the way up to the maximums that they give for men or women, but if you could add, 2, 3, 4, up to 5 pounds, that would be more than you're doing now. It would be great to start helping your back to not go back into spasm again because the muscles are strong enough to hold you up. If you have questions, give me a call, send me an email. If you'd like the exercise sheet, send me an email. And here's my contact information. Looking forward to seeing you again soon.